Hello, welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Kristen Gear. I am the Director of Operations for BNI Arizona, and every single week I come to you guys providing a weekly education nugget called Wisdom Wednesday that counts as one chapter education unit for watching. So please make sure to log the CEU. Go into your BNI Connect app and just scroll for 1 point to watch this CEU video. So please make sure to log it, and all the past videos are available on this Facebook page. So if you just go into the search bar, type in Wisdom Wednesday, you're going to be populated with a bunch of videos. So you can go back, listen to past ones. If you're looked at the power of one, you're like, oh man, I'm low on points on chapter education units, feel free to just dive into a bunch of these Wisdom Wednesday videos. We are in our second week of member extravaganza. Events are just going crazy. So many chapters are having open business days. If you go to the BNI Arizona calendar, you'll notice there are tons of events on the calendar. It is so amazing. So if you want to go and visit other chapters, because one of the great things about BNI is that you get to go and visit other chapters and build relationships around town. You're able to visit each chapter up to 2 times per year, and give your presentation if your category is not already represented. So that is the key thing, guys. Up to 2 times per year if your category is not represented. Same goes if you are substituting. If you've already visited a chapter twice and you were asked to be a substitute, you can most definitely still substitute. But when it comes to your time to give a presentation, you will not be able to give your own business's presentation at that point. But you're still gaining visibility from being in that chapter meeting, connecting with members during the open networking portion. So that's one of the biggest things. And we want to make sure that we're not taking advantage of that piece of the BNI membership with being able to visit other chapters. So 2 times per year, guys. And you can still substitute after the 2 times, but you cannot give your own business presentation if your category is open if you've already been there twice. So keep that in mind as we're visiting different events and things around town. So don't get upset if the leadership team doesn't call on you to give your presentation if they know that you've already been there several times. All right. So we're having all these amazing events. You guys, we have over 75 applications, pending applications in the system that qualify for member extravaganza. That's huge. That is so huge. You guys are just killing it for member extravaganza, and we're only on week 2. This is so great. So let's maximize on this buzz that's happening around town. Some of the key points, guys, I wanted to give you a few tips when it comes to your open business days. Now, let's say you've already had your open business day. These tips can definitely apply on your next one, right? We want to make sure that we are maximizing every piece of that open business day, right? So one of the biggest things is we want to make sure that we're setting ourselves up for success when it comes to these events. Now, the first piece is prepping for the event with getting everyone together as a team to help promote growth for the chapter. Because it's not just about helping the chapter grow, it's actually increasing everyone's visibility in the chapter. Just bringing one additional person into the meeting doesn't just bring in one, right? So each individual professional has on average about 250 contacts. So just inviting one visitor into your meeting, you're really inviting their 250 contacts to that meeting, right? And as we build relationships in BNI, it's not just connecting with that one member in the room, it's connecting with their 250 contacts. And as you build relationships, it's that 3rd, 4th, 5th tier referrals that we're really building upon. So we want to make sure that we're really keeping that in mind, because it's not just that one individual person. We're inviting them to help them grow their business, but also to build relationships so that way we can connect with that 2nd, 3rd, 4th tier layer of network, right? So being prepared is huge. And we walked through the 4 weeks of the member extravaganza education moments for, I think it was all of March. All of March for Wisdom Wednesday, we covered those member extrava education moments. Those are available in the leadership team Google Drive folder that I sent out to the presidents, vice presidents, secretary, treasurers, assistant VP, if you have the assistant VP, and I also sent it out to the education coordinators. So if you are in one of those roles and you do not have the link, please message me so that way I can send you the information. Member Extravaganza is going until June 3rd. We've got plenty of time, guys, to really maximize on this. So use the timeline, prepare up to the big Visitors Day or Open Business Day. And for that big day, guys, there's a few things that I would highly recommend that you make sure to have. The first one is visitor sign-in sheets. That's huge. I know some chapters have the QR code to where visitors can scan in and register electronically. That's awesome. So you want to make sure that you have some type of sign-in process. It's huge. So if you have a table selected in the front of the room, make sure that it's visible for all visitors. You want it to be very welcoming when they come into the room. So having the sign-in sheets, having sticky name tags for them so that way they can have, everyone will know what their name is as well. And members, you guys, you need to be wearing your name tag so that way it's visible that you're a member of the chapter. If you need to order a new name tag, you're like, I lost it a long time ago, I don't know where it's at. Great news is you can order one, right? So you can go to bniarizona.com, click on the resource tab, and there is the name tag order button right on that screen. So make sure to get that. It really is huge to make sure that everyone knows who you are. Because it's... Oh, lost signal. Now we're back. Oh, goodness. So it really is important to make sure that you are wearing your name tag as a member of the chapter. And then visitors will have the sticky name tags, so that way everyone will know their name as well. And the cool thing is, on the name tags, it has member since and a year, or if you've ordered a different option for additional name tags, that'll be on there as well. It's a great conversation starter with visitors, right? So we want to make sure that we are looking professional on that big day. So sign-in sheets, sticky name tags, members, make sure to wear your official BNI name tags. Myself and my assistant Kim spend a lot of time working and creating those name tags. So if you need an additional one, remember, go to bniarizona.com, click on resources, and my assistant Kim would be happy to create you a new one and send it your way. Outside of the visitor sign-in table, we want to make sure everyone's welcoming. Make sure people are introducing the visitors around. Make sure, members, that you guys are on time, which technically means like 10 minutes early, right? If your meeting starts time is at 8, you want to make sure that you're at least there by 7:50, right? Because visitors show up early. You want to make sure that you beat the visitors there. The first 15 minutes of open networking is not the time to just mosey in sometime in that 15 minutes. That 15 minutes of open networking is part of the BNI agenda. When your meeting time starts at 8, everything starts at 8. So we want to make sure to be there early. We know that there's traffic and different things. Everyone's out driving around now, so make sure to plan accordingly. We want to make sure that visitors view us as professional as well. If they see a whole bunch of people walking in late, they're like, oh, okay, all right. So we want to make sure that looks good on us, right? Now, inside the meeting, I know a lot of people have been commenting that they want their visitors to have their information. And what a lot of chapters do is they create what we call a golden ticket. Now, the golden ticket has a bunch of information about the chapter. Some chapters print it out on a weekly basis. And I've talked to other chapters that they do it just for their open business days. So if you don't do anything at all, this would be a perfect tool to at least utilize during your open business days. That way visitors will have all the contact information, or if you have the business card packets full of all the members' cards, that helps as well. But I have like a couple examples of some golden tickets here. So this is Abundance Builders golden ticket. I have Desert Ridge Referral Partners chapter golden ticket. So as you can see, all the chapter information, statistics, numbers are on the front. And then all of the members' contact information is on the back. And as you can see, this one is on goldenrod. So this is why we started calling it the golden ticket, because when it was first created, we found the ones that were on this color paper. So, and then we also have, let's see, whose is this? BNI Platinum's on blue paper. So the color really doesn't matter, but it's all for visitors. And I actually love to take notes on it as well, especially as people are giving their weekly presentations and asking what they are looking for every single week. I make notes so that way I know exactly what types of referrals I can keep in mind to pass their way. All right, I think I'm back. Oh my goodness, my internet is not going well today. But having those golden tickets will help increase the amount of referrals that are passed to the members. So if you guys have you're needing more referrals, this might be a perfect way to start that. Just having the golden ticket and encouraging members to take notes while everyone's doing their ask, so that way it'll keep those topics top of mind so you can pass more referrals. Be proactive. All right, back again. All right, so we talked about the golden tickets being so effective for chapter meetings. At the end of the meeting, guys, we also have a visitor information sheet. I created one for every single chapter. We actually now have 84 chapters, so all 83 before, but I'm going to make our 84th chapter one as well. But it's a visitor information sheet that walks visitors through the application process, and it gives them your chapter's QR code for the online application. So every single chapter has one. It's available in the Leadership Team Google Drive folder. So it's under visitor information sheets. It has all 84 listed in there. Feel free to go in there and grab it for your chapter if you're on the leadership team. If you are a visitor host watching this today and you're like, I really want that visitor information sheet, go ahead and email me and I can forward you your chapter's information sheet. That way you can have it available to pass out to visitors, because I know that at the end of the meeting and you're talking to visitors, answering any questions that they may have, it's really great and easy to just give them a sheet and say, hey, here's our information sheet, walks them through the application process, tells them about the member success program training, and tells them about the mentor program. So that piece is huge. So if you don't have one for your chapter, message me. I can send it your way. Then after the meeting, guys, we want to make sure that we're marking the visitors' attendance. That's going to be huge. So that way they'll receive the email follow-ups from BNI Connect. And then we want to make sure to follow up. The fortunes in the follow-up. If you guys have already had open business days and you aren't getting a lot of businesses and visitors to return after that open business day, we need to fix the follow-up process. We need to fix it. So that's going to be huge. The fortunes in the follow-up, it shouldn't just be the president following up or just the visitor host. Every member can do a piece of the follow-up. The more times that those visitors are connected with, even connecting with them on social media, it could be as easy as that. Finding their LinkedIn page, showing them that you're interested in learning more about them and their business. So there's lots of ways to follow up versus bombarding all the visitors with a ton of phone calls. There's little things that you can do just to show them that you care. If you have any questions about that, definitely let me know. But let's create some more visibility and a better visitor experience for everybody when it comes to our big open business days during member extravaganza. I will be sending out an update every single Friday, starting this Friday, with recognition around those that are sponsoring these amazing new members into BNI. So stay tuned for that email. And also, I'll be sending out an email this afternoon about upcoming events. So we have BNI Elevate coming up in 2 weeks. It's on the 4th Monday of the month. And we will be focusing a lot on the strategy around the power of one, really creating it as a tool to help your success in BNI. And we have more member success program trainings coming up. So if you are a newer member or you're a seasoned member that wants to learn more, our next member success program training is this coming up Monday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Zoom. And starting in May, we are going to have 2 opportunities for member success program training with a live trainer. We were still going to have our once a month online via Zoom with our trainer Bonnie Maley. And then we are also going to have an opportunity for an in-person member success program training with the one and only Nate Dominguez. All of the dates are listed on the BNI Arizona calendar. And it also lists whether the training is online or in person. So depending on which one you want to go to. But our in-person trainings are going to be at our brand new office that is off of Northern. All right, last time. We're ending this. Oh, goodness. But the in-person member success program training at the office off of Northern and the 51. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's Wisdom Wednesday. Sorry so much for the internet interruptions, but I hope you learned a little nugget, if it's something new or maybe just reminded you to do something that you've already done before.